All this as tens of thousands of refugees in Erbil, Iraq, are without water and sanitation, desperate for help and hope. Gary Lane tells us what CBN is doing to help.
British and Australian humanitarian airdrops provided much-needed food and water relief to the besieged Iraqi city Amerli. And here, 100 miles away from the city of Amerli, in the Kurdish capital city of Erbil, tens of thousands of refugees are still in need. Sure, they don't have the needs of the people of Amerli. They have shelter, they have plenty of food, but their challenges are great. Most refugees here and elsewhere in Kurdistan need better sanitation and health care. In northern Iraq, few toilets are available in makeshift camps. So some people are forced to relieve themselves wherever possible. With few trash bags or refuse containers around, garbage is tossed everywhere. The people also lack clean water. We've already shown you how CBN doubled the number of water containers for 4,000 refugees living in these unfinished buildings in Zakho. And when we learned that some refugee children residing in this church were getting sick, we provided a water filter system to bring them clean water.
One of the necessities to have a filter water for a place like this, because I think they are drinking the water directly from the tanks. Bad water dirty water can cause diarrhea a lot, especially for children, and this is what they are facing.
CBN Disaster Relief has also partnered with Iraqi Christians to bring free medicine and other medical supplies to the refugees. And because they've lost their homes and possessions, some refugees say they're ready to give up. This pharmacist says Christian medical workers are bringing them health care and hope.
We have to deal with them, with their soul, with their needing, with their they are crying. We have to be support them in this. We were encouraging him. The war doesn't end here, because Jesus Christ has a plan for you. He loves you.
And that was the message delivered to more than 100 children attending a Superbook party and showing at an Erbil refugee camp. First, the children enjoyed some face painting and games, a few snacks before the show, and then it was time for Gizmo, Joy, and Chris, CBN's Superbook. One episode taught them about the creation and fall of man, another about David's courage and trust in God to defeat Goliath. A Superbook team volunteer told us the showing was timely because the children are desperate for a little happiness and hope.
Now the Christian children is not happy. He sees all the time the sad.
But on this early September evening, they forgot the terror that forced them from their homes. They clapped, laughed, and were reminded of God's love.
It's so good, and this film, it's so nice watching it to film. Yes, we are happy, and Jesus is with the children all the time.
And like David, these young Iraqi refugees are learning to rely on God to help them overcome the giants in their lives. Gary Lane, CBN News, Erbil, Iraq.